look at you, you're everything I want. Just give me another chance to show you. Please hear me. I'm just trying to tell you, come with me, and we'll be everything we want to. Just give me another chance. I know I should've known better.
There's something's wrong with me. I said I'm alive and not I'm undead. Oh my God.
Well, hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? So today,
We are undead. We are not dead.
so today I got,
We are
as always, Filia Noctis with me as one of my co-hosts.
Hello, my nectophiliacs.
I got Mina, the undead ballerina, with us.
Hi,
She's
everybody.
She's feeling a little better this week. Everybody keep her in your thoughts and prayers. She's still kind of sick, as well as Filia. She's gotten a lot of headaches, so just wish them well. But on to our guest, we have the lovely Mandie Mortem.
Hi, Mandy.
Hello.
Wonderful Mandy.
So
Glad to
let's
be
see. Let's see
Marvelous
who's in.
Mandy.
What's that?
The marvelous Mandie Mortem.
I like lovely.
Yes.
I like
The
lovely
lovely
better.
Mandy. The talented Mandy. The wonderful Mandy. We love Mandy.
We do. Okay, so let's see who's in the chat. We got Seraphine, the Midnight Bar. Hey, it's my party pill. What's going on, dude? We got Chris. Wait for it. Wait
My
for it.
Chris.
There it is.
My Chris.
I was waiting for it. We got
We've
Dennis. Hello, Dennis.
We've got as the
Hello,
news
Dennis.
Titan. Fight
We got-
Stater.
We got Gamma. What's up, Gamma?
Hello, Gamma.
Yellow. Gamma says yellow. Also, I say yellow back to you,
Yellow.
sir. Would you like some jello with that yellow? That's right. I made
Jello,
that something
Jello.
wrong. And Noose. What's up, Noose?
And 42 is under the Nevermore Collective.
Yes, as always, thank you to 42 for hosting the stream. It's always much appreciated.
And I think we have some lurkers because it says we have 12 watching.
Well,
And I don't think there's.
Hold on just a second.
you lovely lurkers, you.
No, the numbers
Uh,
don't add up. 12 watching, 10 likes. Something's not right.
But
We need
Mandy.
more, we need more likes.
I know.
Well, everybody, we're gonna have Mandy introduce herself. But chat, before she does that, why don't you all think of some questions to ask our guest while she introduces herself? Take it away, Mandy.
There's amateur.
Hey, amateur.
Yay!
Mandie Mortem. Hello.
Oh, Mandy.
Lady, a few words, people.
Mandy does, well, now she does true crime. She didn't used to. She used to do scary stories like the rest of us. But now she does true crime, which are scarier.
Yeah.
And you do all your own research, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't just copy and paste things. I try to research and write my own scripts for all the cases that I do.
Right. And that's really good ones, guys. You guys really need to check her out. See, I listen to a lot of true crime because I find those scarier than our
Some
scary
of them
stories.
are.
Because, oh my gosh, I mean,
What humans do to each other.
it's so horrible. I mean, people don't think about. Yeah. Okay, so you watch the Ghost Hunters and that you see where they're saying, I'm more worried about people being in here than something supernatural. It's true. because seriously, some of the homeless can be very territorial, and they don't care if you're just filming. They're going to come and get you, and they're going to get you out of their property, quote unquote.
So, Mandie, what criteria do you have for a crime to
Tickle your
words?
fancy.
Yes, thank you.
Spark your interest.
Oh, I like to do ones that haven't been like done a lot. That way, so I feel like everybody's story can be told. You know, because
Okay.
a lot of these people, you know, they're murdered and stuff or went missing, and you know, these people they experienced the worst and scariest time of their life. You know, and I mean, if they were murdered and things, they're not able to tell anybody what happened to them, or, you know, there's so much crime that goes on that people's individual cases just get, you know, forgotten. So, I feel like it's important to shed light on what happened to them. You know what I mean? Even if it's been, you know, like last week or 30 years, it still matters. You know.
Yes. Hi, Lost Case.
Oh, wow. Lost cases here.
Hey, what's
Hey,
going on, bro?
Wow.
And there's the Baron.
Wow.
What's going on, homie?
I'd rather be locked in a room with the rake than Hannibal Lecter.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry, Baron, but that's just that's me. Mandy, do you remember? And I don't know if you even listened to it. Do you remember Kylie Elise?
Yeah, I remember her. I didn't listen to a lot of her stuff, but I know who she is.
She did the more obscure cases like you do, and I think that's why I like what you're doing, because she's gone. All of her stuff is gone now. Somebody said someone was reloading them. They downloaded them and they were reloading them up so people could find them, but I haven't found that yet. But she made that point that there's a lot of people who just do the big name. I shouldn't say big name, but the big, widely spread stories, and a lot of these things happen every day, and nobody knows anything about them.
Yeah.
Hey, Vidith.
Hey, Vita.
Welcome, Vidith.
Hold on, I gotta say it. Welcome, Vid Boomer. Welcome, my Boomer friend. Vid called himself a Boomer on Twitter, and I told
I
him from
saw
now on I was
that.
gonna call him Viddy Boomer. So, hey, Viddy Boomer.
Vidith, you're not old enough to be a boomer.
I'm older.
I'm not old enough to be a boomer.
I'm not old enough to be a boomer.
Right.
My dad's a boomer.
Right?
Also, hey, what's up? Just Plain Creepy. How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
JPC! Goodness.
Hey, JP.
The old gang is out tonight.
yeah.
I just tagged a
This is
bunch of people
wonderful.
in a tweet to try to
Oh,
get
okay.
their butts in here. That's why I was so
And-
quiet for like a couple minutes. I was crafting that tweet so I could try to get more homies in here.
Yeah, anybody
okay.
that caught my honeys this morning, I missed them because I was completely unconscious. Yes, we need more likes. We have more people in here. We need more likes.
Not
Some people-
anymore. We just lost a couple people.
Some people aren't whining, dining, and 69ing that like button. You better get to it.
Ooh,
Show us some love, babies.
press that like
Well,
button until it shines.
I understand you wanting to, shed light on the more obscure cases. I get that. I personally don't know if I could do that, if I could do what you do. I get too upset with humanity
Yeah.
and I take it personally,
Yeah.
which
Of course.
doesn't make any sense because, it's not me that it's happening to, but I just get, I'm such a Libra that it just affects me so profoundly, these
Just
things that
It's
I couldn't. I'm glad that you can
I
well,
mean,
because
it's
I couldn't.
easy.
so we got Gathering of Crows here, and we have
Gathering of
Welcome,
Cool.
Gathering.
Cobain P.
Cobain P.
Welcome, Cole.
yeah. Welcome
First
to
time to this channel. Thanks for the link, Mandie. That's one of your people, Mandie.
Yeah.
So Mandy, here's and I know Lost Case can probably agree with me on this, as well as many others that do the true crime. It's very hard on the psyche or your mental health to do these cases. What do you do to counter that? And please tell me you're doing something.
I just like memes help or memes, however you want to say. I like, to be honest with you, aside from Lost Case or Criminal Core's channel with the videos, I don't watch true crime at all. Like, otherwise I'll be listening to like horror stories or comedy videos and stuff like that. Like, I try just to make the true crime the one thing, that I do, because too much, it can be just too much, Like my last video about the 18-month-old baby who was murdered.
Yeah.
It took me like 2 months to actually sit down and edit that video. Like I had narrated it like 2 weeks earlier, and I had written the script like 2 months prior, and it was. I'm glad I finally got it, but it is really sad. But I feel like the ends justify the means of like telling these people's stories. You know what I mean? Because if I had passed away, I wouldn't want people to forget me, especially if somebody else took my life or did something harmful to me.
just real quick. Hey, Bestie's here. What's up, anime?
Seraphine asks,
Bestie?
Mandy, what is your most used emoji?
Probably the winking face one, or the one with like the tongue sticking out.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Mine's sunglasses. That's been mine for years. Before there was a hug emoji. What was what?
What was the weird apple question he asked? He asked about an apple thing. My answer.
Oh, he has a thing with apples, and I'm not talking about the devices
And corn.
and corn.
He said if an apple a day keeps the doctor away, who does he go to see for his apple addiction?
I said maybe Isaac Newton.
The farmer. you go to the Amish, man. The farmers markets. That's where you go to get the good stuff.
Yeah.
There's a house it's a hotel now in Salem, Massachusetts that was built on one of the victims of the witch trial apple orchard, and they say that she haunts the building, and I'm like, does she think that it's a multi-level orchard now?
So, completely, sort of off topic, but somebody brought up corn. One of my neighbors down the road, who is one of the people that grows corn around me, their house actually was used for one of the safe houses for the Underground Railroad. So, fun fact. I figured you guys might enjoy that.
Lost Case asked Mandie her favorite gift.
Dodge is here. What's up, Dodge?
Hey, Dodge.
Dodge.
It's the one where the guy's at a party and he like bounces and he says noise.
Noise.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, that one.
Noise.
Well, we don't have to wonder if idiot Synergy comes in here. We don't have to wonder what his favorite GIF is. It's the bomb
Oh, right.
GIF. We all know.
I love that one.
Oh yeah. I was listening to him and Seraphine talk about Warhammer the other day, and they did a really good job. They really did. You knew it. What? Oh, this is a hard one. What limits do you put on yourself as far as what case would you not, absolutely not do?
I'm not really sure. Like, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't do any specific. Like, I wouldn't. What's the word? Rule any of them out. But if it was something that like went into graphic, like child molestation or something, I probably wouldn't cover that. Just, I would have a hard time putting it to where you would understand what happened and it would be fine with YouTube's guidelines. You know what I mean? Plus,
Yeah.
stuff like that really sickens me too much.
Lady Spookaria is here.
Yes, that lady.
Hi, Lady Carbia.
It's
Yes.
another lovely lady.
Yay!
40K, Warhammer 40K. They were talking about the world leaders.
Ah.
So
Hey, Ariane. Lady
You're a
Noctis.
nerd. You're a nerd, Bard. You're a nerd. But I'm a nerd too, so it's fine. We love you for it.
I think every one of us could be classified as a kind of nerd, if not a geek. I'm a geek, so you know.
Nerd, geek, you're both probably.
Super
I'm
hard though. Hello.
What's up?
Yay!
We're getting all the peoples in here today. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for stopping by.
Everybody, if you haven't checked out our guest Mandie Mortem, please go and check her out. Follow her on Twitter. Watch her videos. She's fabulous.
She's awesome.
So if you guys haven't checked out, the two lovely ladies that are co-hosting with me, do that as well. You can check me out. I'm not as good, but you can check me out as well.
You are a fantastic author. You write
Deanne,
some awesome stories. And you're getting pretty darn good at narrating.
Yeah.
You're definitely coming along on that.
Sound too bored
I'm
I'm hoping I don't sound too bored in the one that I'm recording now because I kind of got pissed off last night because the traffic around by my house was being awful, and I said, you know what, screw this, I'm taking a nap. So at 11 o'clock at night, I took a 2-hour nap, woke up at 1 in the morning, and and started recording. So it took me a few minutes to wake up. So I'm hoping like at the beginning of the story, I don't sound bored. If I do, it's because I was just waking up.
Yeah, the way I've been feeling the last couple of days, I may end up recording at 3 a.m. Hey, Vidith, you take it care, all right? Thank you for
Thanks
coming,
for stopping
Vidith.
by.
I love you. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. You're great. I told him that
We
one
love
was
you,
sticking.
Vidith.
Hey. Vidith is my man. Go get your own.
Hey, I
Yeah, you're such a
have
slut.
I have a
am.
very small, limited amount of money that I can give to Patreon, and some of them go to people that are not YouTubers, so that makes it even smaller for the amount that I can give to YouTubers. Vidith is one of the ones that I actually am able to give to.
Yeah.
So,
Anime.
Yeah, me
Hi,
too.
Vidith. Bye, Vidith.
excuse me, I have a man. His name is Bard. Okay.
Wait, what's that?
42. We need to have a.
But also,
Is there something we need to know, 42?
but also, 42 is mine, and no one else can have her. So
Well, according to
I'm the Pokemon trainer of narrators. I just catch you all in your mind, and nobody else can have you.
Austin and I are the same. I'm trying to remember where Seraphine is. I think he's in Texas.
He's in Texas.
Yeah.
Also,
So that means
Pinky.
Gamma and
Hello,
him are in
Pinky.
Hi, Pinky. Well, I'm
So-
right next door to you guys.
And amateur animator's having trouble with the stream, and he's gonna go because he's getting real
Okay.
choppy. Okay,
I'm
amateur
sorry, sweetie.
animator. Sorry, honey.
Isn't
Come back and listen to the replay. Then you can. I mean, it's not the same, but
Yeah.
now, for some of us who listen to your stories before you start doing the live of the true crime, do you find the difference between the two jarring at the beginning, and do you find the true crime more rewarding?
Honestly, I only posted like 2 horror videos, period, before I started the true crime. Like, for like 2 years, I had planned to start horror, and then, like, it never even crossed my mind that I could actually do true crime or edit videos or do anything like that. Like, I had planned to narrate, but I figured it would just be like a simple narration video without all the photos and all that kind of thing. But like, my friends helped me out, and I started realizing I could edit my own videos, and so true crime was really always where I felt more natural, I guess. Like, I love horror, but true crime just came to me more naturally to do, I think.
Okay, that does sense. It does. Mandie for ASMR. Lost case.
Yeah.
That's next, actually.
so?
Ooh.
Lady
Ooh.
Spicari just said she's dealing with some chat lag. So
Okay. So
it appears our YouTube overlords are not being kind to our viewers.
Well, and it could
Reminds me.
be people's weather.
Yeah, people's
Creepy
weather.
clown girl is here.
Here's
CCG.
CCG. We had that's one of the reasons why I wasn't on the honeys this morning. We had thunderstorms all night until mid-morning this morning, and Filia, you know what that does to your body.
I do. Yes.
And my husband woke me up at 4 o'clock. He says, you have to be awake for a little bit today. Yeah, you have to eat something eventually.
I don't want to sound like I'm rubbing this in your guys' face, but since meeting you and Filia, I gotta say, I appreciate the fact that I don't feel pain in thunderstorms so much more now, because I love thunderstorms. I love listening to them. I love driving in rain. And if I was in immense pain every time a thunderstorm happened, I would be sad because I love thunderstorms.
I am
It's
sad
heartbreaking.
because I used to love them. I used to be like you, PA. I loved driving through thunderstorms, loved sitting in the front yard and watching the thunder, and I had to be pulled into the house as a kid. They had to literally yank me into the house. What is the strangest gift you've ever received, Mandie? No idea where this is going there.
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
I don't really remember what the strangest gift I've ever gotten was. Something really weird happened. Like, it was my birthday, and my dad bought my husband an Xbox.
For your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay.
So
My father got my mother a riding rod for Thursday one year. Now, saying that, my mother couldn't mow the yard because she had asthma and she had allergies. She couldn't be around cut grass. She had to stay in the house when grass So yeah.
So this wasn't really a gift, but it was one of the greatest things ever. I was outside one day with it was rain. It was there was a thunderstorm, and I walked outside. My little sister was like, "Come back in! You're gonna get struck by lightning." I'm like, "I'm safe," and I'm like, "Watch this though, Katie." And I pull my arms in the air. You know, I don't know how many of you know who Kane is. From WWE or WWF. I pull my arms up like Kane. I rip them down, and the second I did, a freaking just lightning bolt and a crack of thunder just strikes like 50 feet away from me, maybe 30. And I looked at that, and I looked at my little sister. I'm like, I have magic powers. I'm like, but let's go inside. I don't feel like dying today. So Mother Nature gave me the greatest gift of all time. It was like I summoned a lightning bolt. I told that to a friend though, and they're like, "What happens if that was like each human being has the ability to summon down lightning once in their life, and you wasted it?" I'm like, I don't consider that a waste. That was awesome.
Okay, last case wants us
okay,
to
Mandie.
ask you about ASMR.
Right? He wants more information about your ASMR.
He already knows. He just wants me to talk about it because, like, he's been wanting me to do it. Because I've been talking about it for months, but I'll find.
All right, get real
close.
close. Get real close and talk to him. Talk directly to him.
No, I can't do it.
Hey, Rando.
I've already sent.
What's up, Rando?
Practice anyway.
It's Rainbow Calrissian.
Yeah.
Oh my
What's
god.
up? What's up, Rainbow Rando?
But
All of these things have to do with conversations we had before the stream started.
Okay.
The
remember-
rainbow
I
thing is
remember-
simple. Rando, and 42's premiere the other day, she typed in Rando, and my dyslexia kicked it in, and I read Rainbow. So now you're Rainbow Rando. Sorry, Mandie, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I remember the weirdest gift I ever got. It was in elementary school. This little kid in my class, I think he was like obsessed with me or something. One day he brings me this box, and I open it, and it has his tooth in it. And he gave it to me.
So he
Aw.
Picasso'd you, but with a tooth instead of an ear.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not the tooth fairy. Like, I told him that. I said, you should take it and get money from your
Then
mom.
go.
And go, yeah.
Then go.
yeah.
You should have just flipped a quarter at him and said thanks for the tooth.
Well, no, because, someone told me a long time ago that when a child gives you something like that, and even if it's to another child, that may have been the only thing he had. And if it was something that he valued and he gave it to you, even if it was like creepy or weird, if a child gives you something that they value, whether it's a rock or a tooth or something, it means something. Even if we can't immediately see the value in it, it means something to them. So, kids are weird, they're creepy, they do strange things, but it
He
has
was
meaning
kind
to
of
them.
strange anyway, because, like,
Well,
like, when we
he's
had
probably one
assembly-
of the narrators.
Maybe. He, like, pulled one of my hairs out one day and, like, started flossing his teeth with it.
That's so
Oh, okay, that's
Okay.
weird.
that kid's in jail. He probably ended up becoming a serial killer.
Like, he
So-
kept full eye contact while he did it, too. So it was just like...
Oh.
Yep, he definitely is
Okay,
the serial killer.
Yeah.
So, what did
yeah.
you do with the tooth?
I think I, like, kept it in my desk or something, and I forgot about it for a while. And then we just, like, I threw it away when we had to clean our desk out.
I was just like, it probably wasn't even his tooth.
Who knows?
Yeah, what kind of witchcraft was he up to? Taking your hair
Right.
too, that's more witchcraft stuff, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's definitely that's what
Hair,
I was thinking
hair.
whenever he said that.
Especially
I was
Especially if you pulled it out. Because
Then
then
use it as floss though,
if
but I
you
don't.
right, but if you pull the hair out, then it's a living hair.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Hair is dead, but if you pull the hair out, it's got the living follicle on the end of it.
yeah.
So then it's essentially got a microscopic bit of your blood. So that is some serious juju there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's one strange little boy.
All right, back to
Yeah.
Got some bird
Okay. And
hair.
we and again we digress. This
Yes.
Yeah, we
show
do. We do.
never stays on track. Ever. We never stay on track.
So a fun fact.
Furry bunny be
And I
damned.
know I've told a few of you guys, but me and Mandie, we got collab on my channel coming out on Wednesday, and I'm gonna be on her channel, reading some of the cases that she found for weird Pennsylvania crimes. That's
It's gonna be
that's
cool.
interesting.
I would.
Ooh, I can do Arizona for you.
Okay.
I can do Louisiana.
Yeah.
All
Wait
right,
a minute.
well,
We don't have.
Bro,
we
you
don't
got
have weird crimes down here.
everybody's volunteering as tribute. They're just throwing themselves at you. They want to
well,
wine dine in '69.
I guess as long as we're talking about interesting Mandy facts,
Oh.
either tomorrow night or Monday night, I'm going to be releasing a story that Mandy wrote on my channel.
Yay!
I was hoping to be able to get it for tonight, but internet in my area sucks.
The internet
at the
gods did
end-
not smile upon
No.
her.
They did not.
She is.
I'm at
she
the
is at
end of
very
a long. I'm at the end of a long stream of continually smaller towns, and there's
Oh.
nothing behind me except like well over 200 miles of natural forest.
Okay, so oh, I got to go back up here. Hi, Matthews in interviews. I started to say
Oh,
investigate.
Matthew's here.
Gathering of crows says he can do it. Can he do as like Uzbekistan?
Uzbekistan.
And I got to roll back here. Dodge says, Mandy, you should have looked him in the eye and swallowed his tooth.
God.
That I think would be dangerous, but that's just me. Yes, hit the like button. That takes care of everybody. Gathering of crows
Matthew, he's
scares
here.
me.
What's up, Matthew?
And I was going to say, wait a minute, we don't have any crimes down in Louisiana. It's all supernatural. I know better. I'm just teasing.
Matthew's interview is here, so I'm just gonna plug this man real quick. He's been doing a lot of interviews with a lot of very talented narrators. Matthew, you should reach out to Mandie and get her on for an interview.
She does true crime. Raptor Rex, welcome back.
What's up, Raptor?
Taking away the moments
Hey,
to make
Raptor.
up a dull day. You fritter and you waste the hours in an offhand way. Hey, that's really cool. Thanks for the plug. I'll have to check you out, Matthew, because I don't think I've listened to you.
Yeah, if
Um,
you guys haven't checked him out, please do. Me and him actually just had an interview the other day, and he also did one with Vexorus. So he's been making the rounds and getting everybody on. Also, Filia and Mia should definitely get interviewed by him as well.
For
Just
sure.
saying.
Nobody interviews me.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, elbow, elbow.
They should.
Right? I'll interview you, Mia.
We interviewed each other the first episode of
We did actually.
Traveler's Tavern.
We did. We did. That was fun.
let's see. And if you missed Rando's the house, it's amazing. And I haven't jumped on a bed since I was a kid, but I was jumping on the bed. Okay.
Look at that, everybody. 42 just dropped Matthew's link to his channel. Definitely check him out.
Awesome.
Hey, Boggs.
Bugs.
Hey, Boggs.
It's not just
Open
the
that
bog;
link.
it's the bog's official.
The Bog's official. Um,
The official bogs for all your bogs needs.
what has been the hardest as far as finding information? Not so far as devastating, because I'm pretty sure the child one was probably the worst. But as far as finding information, what has been the hardest case you've done so far?
That's a hard one. I don't know. I think whenever I do the cases and I'm writing the scripts and stuff, like I have to kind of dissociate to be able to do it. So I try not to think about it that much while I'm doing it. Otherwise, it gets too heavy.
Yeah.
I'll have to really think about it because, like, in a way, like I'm an empath, so everything that happens to these people just affects me in some way. Like, I may not be thinking about it at the moment, but it'll like haunt me at like 3 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep or something.
Yeah, I know how that is. That's one of the reasons why I can't do true crime, because as much as I like watching them and I like getting the information and I like going through the links and finding things on my own, my heart literally aches. There was a I don't know if you guys know who Sheriff Judge is down in Polk County, Florida. He just had sometime this past week he had a case that they arrested a now former police officer on child abuse charges, possibly trafficking children.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
he's like, at 6 a.m. they got the call from the FBI that he had been talking to somebody out of state, and by 6:30 p.m. they had him in a jail cell under watch, and were still going through his house. They were still going through his computer and everything else, and literally sitting there listening to just the little bit of information they were giving us, because obviously this is a brand new case. They really are still doing the investigation to find out what all he was doing. And I was nauseous and I was crying, and I could never get through doing, and I can't even hardly talk about it. But I can never get through doing a case on air. I don't think I could do that.
That's
Gamma.
awful.
Yeah. Gamma, for Mandie, if you could be wrapped in duct tape for 1 hour and get $1,000, would you do it?
I mean, as long as I can breathe, sure.
For me, the answer is no. I am claustrophobic and do not like tight spaces.
It will be a free waxing, so.
As long as you don't touch the hair on my head.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead with no. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Bog. Do you live in an actual bog? Asking for a friend. Me. Raptor Rex.
The bog's official is the place where all your bogs need. So yes, Boggs lives in a bog.
Only one nostril.
Because I was kind of guessing it might be his last name.
Traveler's
No.
Tavern is not sponsored by Boggs, but if he wants to, I could use the money.
I just had a
Okay.
Mandie.
No.
What's your
All right.
favorite movie?
Like of all time? Because that's hard.
No, it doesn't have to be of all time. Just
I know it's cliche to say, but I like The Shining a lot.
Nice.
Good movie.
noise. And no, Mandy's Twitter is never boring. Sometimes she makes me wonder and I see more Twitter than I talk. I've gotten very quiet on Twitter lately, and there's a reason for that, but we won't get into it. But I love watching Mandy's Twitter posts, even though she worries me sometimes because she gets upset.
Well, I'm sure I freak some people out because I have like weird random thoughts, but I enjoy it.
Mandy's Twitter is
Yeah, you
definitely
worry me
not safe for
sometimes.
work.
No,
Right.
it is not safe for work. It's
I
like
mean,
it's like Lizard Queen.
Yeah, I like hers too. She says what
Well,
she thinks.
Yeah, but I love you guys. Your Twitters always amuse me.
It says so on her Twitter.
It does. It does. But for anybody
Yes,
who's
it
never
does.
who I was just saying, for anybody who hasn't followed Mandy on Twitter, it's definitely not safe for work. So
I mean, honestly, when I add like people who I see only are following like 100 and they're a narrator, I'll go ahead and tell them they should just mute me if they add me. That way, you don't see all my crazy tons of posts. Like, I'm like, if you want to unfollow me, that's fine. You can mute me, whatever. Like, I come with a warning label just to be safe.
I come with a warning label.
Nobody gave me the warning label, but yeah, I don't even remember when I started following you. That's really strange.
I just like people's reactions. Like, if I can make them laugh or think, like, wow, that was a weird post, that makes me happy.
Yeah, I kind of worry about putting certain things up because I do have, like beliefs and thoughts, and I
Yeah.
do get into, like I said, I do like watching true crime, and I do like keeping up with things that are going on, and I like reading legalese and things like that. So, it wouldn't be hard for me to sit down and write a Twitter post that says something like, Epic really screwed the goose on this one. They've really bitten off more they can chew by going after Apple and Google, and then erasing the whole thing and saying that's a little bit too much that people don't want to know.
So,
Yeah.
Mandy, how long on the average does it take you to write up a script for one of your videos?
Well, if the ADHD isn't acting up, then usually like 30 minutes or an hour. Well, I don't know. I researched them a lot, so I mean, the least amount of time I did one was like an hour. So
I think he's meaning after you've done all the research.
I mean, like, just total, like, with research, how long does it take you to get your research done,
Oh.
get your script read up and all that? Like
all that together, I don't know. I've never actually done it all at once. Like, I'll start like researching like maybe one night, and then like adding things to my script, and then research more. I think that's why it takes me so long to make a video, because like I don't do it all in one sitting because it's just too much. Like, I have to do it.
the thing about those videos, regardless, it takes a lot of time and effort to, get the research, get the facts, then put it in all your own words, and so it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you would be surprised. Like, the actual shortest part of making the whole video is probably what is that?
That would be
Sorry.
somebody's phone.
It's probably the
I
narration.
apologize.
It takes me like 30 minutes to do the narration if the neighbors are quiet.
If the neighbors are quiet, yeah.
Because I don't edit and stuff in like software after. I do everything straight like at once.
Mm-hmm.
If I mess up a line, I fix it and do it then. But I think the editing
Now-
took me so long because of the photos and everything. I'm like picky
Yeah.
what to put in there.
Trust me, I know that. Set up for your
Oh.
Filia.
I know I forgot to ask you this, Mandy. But do you have by chance anything you any like a short story, anything that you have available to read?
Not really.
It's
I
no
used
problem.
to I used to write a lot of Let's Not Meet stories, but they've all been narrated, and I don't even have them on my phone right now. But
Do you do everything on your phone? Just asking.
yeah,
Cool. See, and that's something else that I don't think a lot of people get, that especially those who want to start narrating or doing something on YouTube. They think they have to have all this gear and everything. You can do everything on your phone, guys.
mm-hmm.
Everything can be done on your phone. I know PC does everything. Well, she might be trying to switch to the tablet because it's bigger. But can I work from home in my underwear? Well, as long as nobody's got a camera on you.
as long as you're not like some horror stories that's the whole pandemic and parents walking on cams while the kids are in school in underwears or even worse, stark ass naked.
I'm gonna kick you, PA, for that one.
Oh, my sister's a school teacher and she had one of those too.
No, I was talking about the I need a nap comment.
Oh, I need a nap.
Kick.
But I won't be taking one because I got to work tomorrow morning, so we'll sleep.
Yeah.
I have a question for you all, actually.
Okay.
Okay, anybody who has actually listened to my videos, like, would you be able to guess that I narrated it on a phone? Like, can you tell that?
No.
No, I was actually going to say the fact that you narrated on the phone and it sounds that good is just is amazing.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad. Because, like, where I live in an apartment complex that's in the city, so you would figure I could get internet here, but they can't get any internet here other than the Wi-Fi that they have up at the office. But, like, I live on the back building and it doesn't reach, so I can only use the unlimited internet on my phone to load or do anything, which is really annoying. So if I want to do the whole computer route and all that kind of thing, I'm gonna have to move, which, if you've ever lived in Florida, is not easy to get somewhere to rent.
Yeah, I know. My mother-in-law is actually considering moving back to Florida. She's in Fort Walton.
And Cece said she couldn't tell either.
And my mom was born in Miami, and my parents were married in West Palm. So that tells you about. I kind of know the Florida group, and I hope this doesn't sound as weird as it sounds to me, but our Florida narrators and YouTubers, I kind of feel a little bit protective of for some reason, probably because my mom's from Florida.
Yeah.
And I spent so much time over there growing up. I feel like, I watch them a little bit more carefully than I watch everybody else, probably because I know the area and I know what's going on there as far as weather and so forth. Florida.
Two said you can hotspot your phone, Mandie. I don't know, but she's
It depends on what service she's got. One of the Mandies? Wait a minute. What do you mean one of the Mandies? We only have one Mandie.
Who said one of the Mandies?
I said the one of Mandie's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm still not seeing things properly yet, guys. At least I can see. Last night I couldn't see. I use the hotspot when our internet goes out. It limits what I can do, but I can at least get the laptop up on the hotspot and on my phone and, try to find out what's going on. Of course, that doesn't work if the cell towers go down, too.
Right. I'm using my hotspot right now.
Mandie wrote one called Midnight Blood Drive, and Filia just narrated it, and it will be up either tomorrow or Monday.
Well, because I think we're having a misunderstanding in chat, because I'm reading one of Mandie's, but I think Gathering of Crows might be talking about a different story
I just
that
disconnected.
that Dr. Creepin did. So that's why I was saying the one of Mandie's. Like, did Dr. Creepin read that one? So I don't know. Oh, then maybe it is the same one. I don't know if it is.
Oh
But
no!
either
Where
way.
did we lose? Oh, we lost me. I think she's back though.
Yeah, my chat keeps breaking up. Or Discord.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Filia's hotspot. What?
Ooh la
Yep, my
la!
hotspot.
Oh la la. Now, who is the most influential YouTuber that you've had an association with of any kind?
And why is it PA?
I knew you would say that. It's really hard because, like, I think the first YouTuber I ever actually talked to outside of YouTube, like on Twitter or anything, was Vidith back in 2017.
Oh,
Oh.
I started listening to his videos. He was like the second narrator I heard because I first heard Corpse Husband and then I heard Vidith. And I said hi to him or something, and I really loved his channel and voice and everything. But like since then, I would probably say Lost Case, because we talked for like going on 3 years now. So yeah.
He's a good guy too.
yeah, Lost Case is a
They're
good
both
guy.
really good guys.
Hey,
Yes,
baby.
Bidith is great. Sarah recently talking to
I'm
him,
laying down.
and we became pretty good friends pretty quick. I haven't had the pleasure of getting to talk to Lost Case on Twitter or anything, but I do enjoy his content. So
CCG and Evil Outcast and I actually got to interview Lost Case.
Yes.
oh, nice.
Yes.
I vaguely remember that.
That's the night that we switched the honeys.
Right.
It wasn't
So we
night,
could-
it was afternoon.
Yeah.
Dogs, I like Dead Bugs too. Mandie, have you heard Dead Bug Says?
I haven't listened. I vaguely like. I heard that he does like, you know, he just says everything bluntly and everything.
He does.
I try not to listen to too many other crime channels because it messes with my creativity, I guess.
Mhm.
Like I only listen to Lost Case and Criminal Cores, so. But that's because they help me out and like they've been big influences on my channel too. So aside from that,
Yeah.
I don't listen to anybody else, to be honest.
The only
Dead
Really?
Bug is very much an equal opportunity offender. He has no problem saying MF. He has no problem saying F. He has no problem saying a lot of other things. He does bleep out some, or I guess I shouldn't say bleep out. He softens some of the other words that, you know, get the video completely pulled off of YouTube. But he does a very news-based type.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
Very
watch Lost
graphic.
Case, Mandy, and you know, I watched this channel who hasn't posted in a really long time called Raven Investigates. That motherfucker needs to get his thumb out of his ass and start posting videos again. You're listening to this, Raven Investigates. You heard me. I threw down.
and welcome your ex-husband.
Hi, your ex-husband.
And Raptor Rex wants to know, what is your favorite species of dinosaur?
For everybody.
This is question I ask everyone.
Velociraptor.
Me and Mandy are in agreement here.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit mine is Tyrannosaurus Rex and has been since I was like 6 years old. So,
Those poor T-Rexes, their arms are so short they can't wipe their own butts.
that isn't actually, I have liked, I don't even remember why I started liking them. I just know that I spent hours digging through encyclopedias and any book that I could get my hand on to look at pictures. And then when I could read, I would read everything I could find out about T-Rex.
Right?
Yes, I
like
just love dinosaurs.
Triceratops.
Yeah,
Could you-
that's one of my favorites.
If T-Rexes had arms like the rake, that would be like. they would-
Wow.
Could you imagine if Mother Nature
Yes,
would have
Bob.
given T-Rex regular arms? That would have just been that would have been unfair to every other dinosaur.
Right?
But that's why he did that.
So what's up, X? But yeah, I just thought about that. I'm like, could you imagine if like T-Rex had regular arms? That would just screw everything over. Dogs. Yay! If your tail
None
was
of us
that
are gonna
long, you'd not need front arms to wipe with either.
This is true, and their tails were prehensile. So,
Prehensile
I'm gonna
tails
shut
like
up.
an elephant's nose? Or is that where
Yeah,
monkeys
yeah.
came from? I don't know.
An elephant's trunk. It's not a nose. It's a trunk.
Yeah. Drunk.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Well, it's what they breathe through.
It is, but it has a different name.
Yes, it has a different name. It's a proboscis.
It's promiscuous.
It's the elephant with the promiscuous proboscis.
Promiscuous proboscis. I've been told I need to stay in bed.
Really? By who? Uh-huh.
What did you do to your phone?
We didn't do anything on my phone. It just
Is that
woke me up.
husband?
That's all.
No, it's Jareth.
Oh.
Filia says hi.
Well, now
Jareth.
that he's,
Hello.
well, yeah, I was going to say, now he has to say hi to everybody because he's on air.
Say hi to
You're
everybody.
right.
Hi to everybody.
Here.
Yep.
Yes. So can everybody
He's now
else.
YouTube famous.
You're now YouTube
Right?
famous. I wish you guys could see the look I'm getting.
So we have hit the 1 hour mark, friends.
That was fast.
I thought that was
It was.
this earlier. What happened?
I slept through.
We don't have to quite wrap it up yet, but we should get the heading on that way.
Maybe asking some questions. Since
Now
we
I got
have
questions about
digressed so much.
why there's no.
She's already got the answers.
Okay, so Mandy, what is your go-to movie snack?
Probably Doritos.
No.
Nice.
Ooh, yummy. Okay. Cool.
It doesn't
When
matter
you're
what.
done being on the computer, let me know, and then we'll tell you.
Doesn't matter which
Doctor,
brand of
me.
Doritos, which
Okay.
flavor of Doritos, just Doritos.
It's usually Cool Ranch, nacho cheese, or sweet chili.
It's always the Cool Ranch. The Cool Ranch are the best.
Actually, I like the nacho cheese better than the Cool Ranch. I'll do both of them.
I like the
I
nacho cheese.
never met a Dorito I didn't like.
I never met a Dorito that I wouldn't want to be like, shh.
I can't do the jalapeno Dorito. I just can't do that.
So, Mandy, is there a case that you've done that was like the most interesting to you?
I don't even remember all the cases I've done, to be honest. I like the one that I did from my hometown. It was the one about Morgan Violi, because
Mhm.
that happened where I grew up. So I was like 10 years old when she was abducted.
Hey, Rando. First of all, you're wrong. Cool Ranch is delicious. Second of all, sweet chili is also delicious. So you're half wrong on that one. My judgment has been rendered. You're in timeout. Somebody put him in timeout.
It does
As
go
Cool
very fast. 42. It does go very fast.
Actually, Rando, you're the mod. Put yourself in time.
um, I'm gonna ask PA's question. Sam or Dean?
Oh, I used to have a big thing for Dean back in the day.
Didn't we all?
Actually, Mina, that is not my question. My question is Gondor or Rohan.
You asked both of them, so don't even start with me.
This is true.
I don't know. Mm, I can't remember those.
Baron says Cass. That's also a
Cass.
correct answer.
Yeah, Castile. Yeah. Yeah, when you can get a bad boy angel.
But also, I can never listen to Misha Collins talk and not take him seriously without the Cass voice, because his real voice is just, oh my gosh, it's so not Cass.
Well, he's not Cass when he's doing the real voice. I'm gonna shut up now.
But yeah, but when you hear Jensen and Jared talk, it's like, oh yeah, they still kind of sound like their character. Castiel does not, like, whenever Misha talks, he does not sound anything like Castiel. Fun fact, he went into that role, he did that voice because he didn't think he was going to get it, and then once he got the role, he was stuck with that voice.
If Newton's apple was actually a pear, cars and buildings floating in midair. I don't know about that, because pears fall too, you know. We had a pear tree when I was growing up at one of the rental houses that we lived in for like 10 years. And yeah, we had to get the pears before they before they went to the ground, because once they hit the ground, you get all kinds of bugs on them and everything. But the birds would get them when they were on the tree if you didn't watch them. So you had to really keep an eye on them to see when they were ripe. Just saying. I'm getting weird looks.
Yep.
Ordered salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't order you to stay in bed. Was that what you told
So
him? Because now I'm getting yelled at.
is that husband?
That's husband.
What is?
I'm
You
getting
have way
yelled
too
at.
many men.
Uh,
Oh,
Like
he's a
you-
big boy. He can handle being yelled at.
My pay.
Filia says that you can handle being yelled at. You're
He's a big boy.
Filia, don't make me put you over my knee and spank you.
Ooh.
Tell him,
going,
do not threaten
"Ooh."
me with a good time
Don't
unless
don't
you
make a
not
plan
promise
threaten
you
with a
can't
good
keep
time.
there, big boy.
Who's threatening? I'm
Right.
promising.
He says he's promising.
Well, he better get in his little truck and start driving.
My dear, I
Sorry.
am a dog.
We digress.
Dirty old man.
Okay.
Yeah, we digress
We
again.
digress again.
So,
Yeah.
Mandy, is there anything that we have not asked you that you would like to tell us?
I'm not that I can think of. I will say that like one thing that's been pretty cool about like going from planning to do horror to true crime is like I'm still friends with all the horror people, you know? So I really enjoy like having them narrate true crime stuff on my channel because it's like cool for them to go from doing horror to true crime, even if it's just like for one script or whatever.
I think
Like
at least for me, horror and true crime kind of go hand in hand
yeah.
Mhm.
because
Yeah, I agree.
We kind of get a lot of ideas for our stories.
I gotta address this comment. Anime, I'm here, therefore there is never structure to the live stream. Only
And
chaos.
right now, Mandy's husband flattery skills are as good. That wasn't Mandy's husband, your ex-husband. That was my husband. Mandy, I am the law.
No. If he's gonna say it, it's gotta say it properly. Mandy, I am the law.
I am the law. Yeah.
Batman.
Gathering of Crows did a video with me last week. Everybody should check him out too.
Yes, everybody should check Gathering from Crows. He's amazing.
It's back up. I guess I did. Brando's like, it's back up. I guess I really did put myself in timeout.
Oh, blood for the blood gods, skull for the skull thrones. Yeah. So, do you have any questions for us?
Did you ever think that you would be like interviewing your favorite people? Does it
No.
still every time you do it like feel new and exciting the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
Okay.
In awe.
Yeah, it's
I am totally in awe of the amount of talent and just wonderfulness of this community. And I'm including true crime in there, as I said a minute ago, because I kind of automatically include them in my mind. It's just the amount for true crime, the amount of research that is done to put a case together to be able to present it is just awe-inspiring to me. And to put it in a way that it flows properly and gives structure to the story in a way that we can understand it and know what's going on, so forth. It's just, and the thing is, when doing our own writing, doing narration of other people's writings, it's the same thing. Well, I don't know how many other writers do a lot of research. I end up doing research because sometimes I'll do pieces like the Ides of March story, where I actually had to look up ancient / Julius Caesar's Rome and make sure that I had certain things correct. Why are there not more girl narrator collabs? I don't know. I've been trying to get Filia in like 2 collabs with 2 specific people. We have had a couple of all-girl collabs, actually.
we have Dr. Creepin.
Yeah.
hosted
but
us with the
there
Madam
have been
Raven.
a lot of talk about having all girl collab. The thing is that, and
No.
this is something funny, and I made a comment. I kind of giggle every time I hear a guy doing the "I'm a 24-year-old female," blah 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 blah. I do the
Yeah.
same thing when I hear a girl, a female narrator, do
So
I'm a 35-year-old male. I'm a
so
15-year-old guy, and
so
it's just like, yeah,
so Dodge just said PA Nightmares is like a Tasmanian devil. You're not
yes,
wrong.
he is.
You're not wrong.
Yes,
Oh.
But I have a nifty idea, and we should see if we can get this together. We should see about getting like an all guys collab, an all girls collab, and then do another collab where it's like it's like pairs, kind of like Dr. Creepin does. So like everybody, it's just a mixed bag because it just seems like it'd be fun, like having like three
I
separate
was
collabs
gonna
and just
say we have something like that. It's
something
the
like that already.
collaboration bingo.
yeah, but
Yeah.
but like we do it like if we got like a lot of people, we could do it like one where it's like all males in one, all females in another, and then whoever wasn't in the first two could be in the next one, and it'd be fun, be interesting.
The thing that I noticed with collabs, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, a lot of the time we've got a narrator battle. Well,
That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it Narrators Battle Royale. That's gonna be the collab name. Who was the
Pennsylvania.
best?
Pennsylvania. PA stands for Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it stands for Pennsylvania Raptor.
Reach out to me after the stream, Dodge, and I will tell you about collaborator bingo.
Yes.
I think it was
Um,
cool. They had like a video where the females talked like dudes and the dudes talked like chicks for the whole thing. That would be like
Oh God, that would be so bad.
their tall
yes,
body.
it would be.
It would be bad.
It
So
would be
there are some of the guys who can do a female voice. I don't know if you've ever heard Entropic Society do a female. Oh my gosh, yeah, I forget that it's a guy doing the voice. But yeah, why have one life partner when you can have two? Your ex-husband, I am not going to comment back to that.
Just one life partner will drive you crazy. 2 life partners will shorten your lifespan by a
Me is
substantial
Filia.
amount.
Me is Filia. And Ben, one of these days, the bingo is going to put me with you, and I can't wait.
It's just like just 2, and any more than 2, and you're just asking for trouble. But all right, guys, we're going on an hour and 15 minutes, so we should wrap it up.
Well, no, he's a nightmare
That's
from
what-
Pennsylvania.
Is I'm a nightmare from Pennsylvania, but I'm also I'm also Pennsylvania's main nightmare.
Not likely to pull off a passable female voice. Yeah, Bob, you have a very, very male dominated voice, so I don't think you could do that.
I would make it bad on purpose. You female? Just make it bad on purpose. If we're going to go cringe, we might as well go full cringe.
Yeah, some people have
I
more
was not
androgynous
so-
sounding.
Yeah. Dodge, I wasn't thinking polygamist, I was thinking polyamory, but you know.
Polygamy is a
Mandy,
little different than polyamory.
Yes, polygamy is different than polyamory.
But Mandy, any last questions, comments, or just things you want to say?
Thanks for having me. I really had a good time.
Well, thank you for being here.
I
It
love
was
you.
fun.
Thank you for being here and talking with us and
I love you
doing
more,
what
Mandy.
you do. And yeah, I'll be giggling at your I'll be giggling at your tweets.
Okay.
I-
Thank
I can't heart them all because
I know.
the laptop doesn't like Twitter.
Yeah.
Mia, the giggler of Twitter.
It doesn't like Discord either.
But
I
Are you gonna keep writing horror?
I might like I've told a few people I might write them a story. I need to get around to doing it.
Was one of them people.
Yeah.
If inspiration strikes,
Yeah.
please give in to it.
Baron asks, any last words, Mandie? That sounds very ominous.
EP
Always
Poo
make sure
Poo
your
Shire.
appliances are plugged in.
Always make sure what?
Your appliances are plugged in before you try to use them.
EP Poo Poo Shire. This is all.
Oh yeah. I can't say what I would say like in one of my Twitter posts here, but yeah.
You get away with a lot in Twitter that you can't do here because this is YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed talking with you today. Glad you could join us and take the time out of your schedule to join us.
This is
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Alrighty, so once again, Mandie Mortem, everybody. You have not checked out her channel, please do so. Links are in the chat, and they're also in the description. Again,
And on screen.
And on the screen, except you can't click them. That's the deception. Don't try to click them. You just make yourself feel stupid. I've already tried it once. I'm talking from personal experience here. Also, my lovely co-hosts, Mia and Filia. You guys haven't checked out their channels. The links are also in the description, as well as mine. Please check us out.
Don't forget to check his out.
Please check out 242. I know she hasn't said anything, but the stream's not possible without her. Her links are also in the description. Please give her some love too.
And don't
hugs
forget
to
the
everybody.
Nevermore Collective
Please make
is
sure
a platform.
Make sure you sub to the Nevermore Collective so that you can. There's more than just us that show up on here. So if you want to get the variety that the collective has for you, please make sure you subscribe. That's where I was going with
Nevermore
that.
Collective. And I was going to say the Nevermore Collective is for all kinds of people who want to have a place to have live streams.
Right.
So if you're interested in having a live stream on the Nevermore Collective, get in touch with 42 or Raven, and they can give you, or him. Him, what's his face? Him.
PA Nightmares, is I'm also one
PA
you guys can
Nightmares.
get a hold of. And if I can remember it correctly, the Nevermore Collective. Once you become part of us, you'll want to leave nevermore.
That's
I believe
right.
that's how that goes.
I'll collect your Nevermore.
Oh, I'll let you collect my Nevermore.
Thanks for being here, everybody. We love you.
Yes.
Love you all.